So I wanted to talk a little bit about envy. We've all felt this. We've all had envy for something or someone. And envy always has this dirty tone to it, or it just sounds so, ugh, you're envious. But envy can be a good thing. And in this video, I want to show you how you can turn envy into inspiration, into a secret weapon. I want to show you how you can embrace envy and use it to your advantage and use it to empower you. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's go. Envy, as we know it, is a complex emotion, and it takes center stage in a lot of discussions. But before we go any further, let's make sure we're on the same page. It's important to distinguish between jealousy and envy. Jealousy arises from a fear of losing something we already possess, while envy stems from wanting something someone else has. Keep that distinction in mind as we explore the faces of envy. We've all felt envy, and I'll share a personal story. There was a time that I was scrolling through social media, and I felt super envious of this producer, artist, won't name names. And it made me realize that envy isn't merely a negative emotion. That person has the same amount of time, the same amount of resources as I do. It can serve as a catalyst for growth and self-improvement. I turned me being envious of this person from a negative feeling to a positive feeling. It influenced me. It said, I can do it too. I'm envious, yes, but I didn't use it in a bad, negative way. It was more of I'm envious. And oh, you just showed me I can do it too. I'm gonna go get it. Elon Musk, his story, despite the immense success, may experience feelings of envy when it comes to father-son relationships he didn't have. I mean, you think of Elon Musk, the guy has everything. PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX. This guy is incredible. He's made a huge mark on the world. However, behind his remarkable accomplishments, there lies a hidden aspect of his life that stirs a sense of envy within him. When he sees certain father-son relationships, there's no doubt he feels a little envious. And that's why he probably takes so much care to being a father. Because growing up without a close relationship with his own father, he found himself occasionally envious of the strongest bonds that exists between other fathers and sons. With all Musk has, he would still witness the loving interactions, shared experiences, and all the great things with a great father-son relationship, and he would see that and he'd be envious. An emotional void that even his accomplishments can't entirely fill. And that's a whole different video. Sometimes that's in itself the fuel to becoming successful, but the void may occasionally give rise to feelings of envy towards people who have experienced a more supportive and connected relationship with their fathers. I discovered how envy, when embraced and channeled positively, can actually ignite your creativity and actually fuel your ambition and push you to reach new heights with your musical endeavors. Don't let envy hold you back. Let it become your rocket. Let it become your jet fuel to propel you to your next level, to your dreams for this music career. I want to tell you a little story of how envy can be used for evil or for good. Picture a rising star in the music industry. Let's call this person Alex, with chart-topping hits, dedicated fan base, huge fan base, and it seemed that Alex had it all. But behind the scenes, there was just this lingering envy beginning to gnaw at his soul. Alex couldn't help but be envious of another artist, witnessing the deep connection that this other artist really forged through heartfelt lyrics that they made, captivating audiences. It started to stir a sense of longing. Rather than letting envy consume Alex, he channeled that energy into introspection and growth. He analyzed it. He really looked at the qualities that drew them to the artist's music. The vulnerability, the authenticity, and the raw emotion. It became a turning point for Alex, and it really was a catalyst for the reinvention of this artist, Alex. With each new song, Alex just started creating bigger hits. The envy that once plagued him transformed him into a driving force and pushed his boundaries even further. This story reminds us that envy, when approached with the right mindset, can be a stepping stone to self-discovery, to greater artistic breakthroughs. Know there's a reason why you feel envious and use that as fuel. And no matter how successful we get or what level we're at, we're always going to be envious. We might even be envious of a Drake might be envious of the person, the indie artist who can just really make any kind of move they want, talk about anything they want. The level Drake's at now, he has to be very careful and calculated on the things he does. So he's probably envious of that indie artist who's got 10,000 fans, in a certain way, envious that they can just kind of make moves without being all over TMZ.